This is Chad Johnson, co-owner of Johnson Brown. Make sure y'all stay tuned in to the next Oprah, Kat Harvey. Success, nothing less. Major key.
Hey, what's up, world? I'm Kat Harvey, CEO of Success at the Last. Today, I am so excited to have a gentleman on the phone with us. He's making a lot of boss moves in the Miami market and all over the world. He is like the Tom Ford of the custom tailoring business. So without, I see you over there laughing. So without further ado, please welcome the owner of Johnson Brown tailoring business, Mr. Chad Johnson. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. I appreciate you having me, man. Truly, I know you see me laughing, but it's Tom Ford and everything, so it's kind of cool, man, to hear that.
Well, tell the world, a little bit about yourself and how long you've been in business and what you have coming down the pipe.
For me, personally, I've been in the fashion world. I've always a little bit had a passion for it. But my business partner and I, his name is Timothy Brown. We've been together for going on 6 years. And as together as Johnson and Brown, we've been established for a year and a few months now. So we have a few things working on us that's coming along for us and everything. So I'm looking forward to it. I have a few guys that's coming. I have a few of my clients over in LA. With a few, I think April 6th is one movie award I helped star one of my guys for the barbershop movie. So, stay tuned for that a little bit.
What are some of your pet peeves?
Whoo, man, pet peeves. Some of the little things that people don't understand when it comes to like suits or little fashion things. I mean, perfect example, if you have a jacket and there's 2-button jacket, you button both jackets, that's a definitely no thing to do. You always want to just button one thing. Or if you have a vest, you always leave the very last button undone. And it's a lot of times it's the simple things, mix matching colors and patterns. If you don't know that, I mean, it's just a little play on things. And those, I would say, would probably be my biggest pet peeve. And that's why I come in and I help people out. And same thing for my business partner. We do our job.
Makes clearly I'm not a guy and I don't get tailor suits and stuff all the time, but what makes a great tailor from a normal tailor?
That's a really good question, but we do women's as well too. Just throwing that out there, because a lot of times people just see us do work with men and everything, but we do make dresses and gowns and everything. I mean, I've been sewing for six years. My business partner Tim, he's been sewing for 29 years. So a lot of experience comes along with that. But I would say what makes the difference is the little adjustments. So if you see if I'm with a client and he has a shoulder that's slouched, like so, when we make the jacket, when we make the suit, we customize it to where it looks like his shoulders are stable. His time, for sure. A lot of people, they do get caught up on not being able to finish things on time, number one. Number two is there are some times where people say it's impossible, but I like to tell people we are great and we're a beast. Hence why sometimes on the hashtag we'll put my tailor as a beast, because we're able to do things out of the norm that people usually say is not possible or is not do. We like to take on that challenge.
How are you guys able to gain the attention of the NFL players and all these people influence who you guys are working with?
We truly consider everybody that we work with as family. Family to us is something that's huge. So we make sure we treat everybody as equal as possible. Some of the things that have brought a lot of the other players and professional athletes and some celebrities and rappers and Fabulous and all things like that is just, I would say, our work and our service. It goes a long way. There are a lot of times where people ask me, well, in Miami, who is your competition? I say, in the nation, in the world, nobody, hands down, because our service goes such a long way. It's more than just tailoring. It's more than just putting clothes on somebody. For me, if you're my client, I truly want to bring who you are, your personality, what you do out. That's why I don't like the whole word stylist or anything of that nature. And that's one of the things that I think a lot of these players and a lot of them have told me personally that they love about us.
Considering that a lot of the people you work with are Black, Do you ever do anybody ever make jokes or kind of say, do you know what you're doing? Are you sure that, you're going to get this right the first time?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. This is what's so funny. A lot of times I get this all the time. My business partner, he's black. He's black with dreads. He's from Alabama. So you hear the way I talk. I grew up in the only white boy in the entire neighborhood. And you see Tim, you see me, and you see Tim, and you see me, you hear the way I talk, you hear the way Tim talk, you like, hold up, it's supposed to be switched. Like, what's going on now? So it's kind of funny, but working with, as you say, a lot of African-American athletes and things of that nature, every once in a while, I kind of get like, I don't know, we're going to try him out. We're going to see what he do and how he does it. But at the end of the day, they trust me. I'm doing what I'm doing for a living now. I've gotten so far, right where I am now because of the trust.
So what were, I guess, some of your learning curves?
Especially one of the things that really made me not quit is because of this passion that we have. In order to do this and start your own business, start your own company, I used to work for one company and guaranteed check every 2 weeks. When we first started, the first 2 years, I had nothing. A lot of times people saw me working with the players and they said, oh, you balling, you making that bread, making no money. A lot of times it wasn't there yet. A lot of times the people will tell you, I'll tell you firsthand, when you first start a company, we don't have investors, we don't have nothing like that. So everything we do have is put right back into it.
So how do you deal with picky clients?
Man, I have those on a regular basis. Oh man, I have a client who, for instance, wanted me to get it down to about 7, and he was fine with it. Then he didn't like it. He wanted more taper because he saw me with it. And my business partner Tim is very slim. So he's like, I want to taper more. I warned him, my experience is not gonna work for your body style. So I tried to explain that to him. He didn't want to hear it. I said, okay, no problem, that's fine. At the end of the day, customers always right, so I'll go ahead and give it what you want, but I will put my input in it. And long story short, he couldn't get his foot through, so I had to reopen it again back to the original hem that we had it at. And it's complicated at times, but a lot of times you got to take a step back, breathe, and then come back. I like to tell them, look, just trust me, please, just trust me. Other than that, man, we try to make it work, hands down.
One of the things that I love most about you guys and what you're doing is how, you guys are pouring back into the kids, into the youth. And I saw this particular picture where this guy, I guess he had a young kid had an oversized jacket. And I thought that was so powerful. A lot of these kids are growing up without fathers and stuff. So can you talk a little bit about that?
Tim and I are very, very big on philanthropy. Perfect example, I'm going to another career day this year at a school talking to some inner city kids. And what I'm trying to do is bring probably one of my clients, he works for Prestige Imports for Lamborghini. And a lot of these kids have never seen a real exotic car like that up close and personal. So I think that'll be a real nice surprise for them to come out, touch it, feel it, and explain to them it's deeper than trying to become a rapper or a professional athlete. There are a lot of other ways to go about making it. We're huge on breast cancer awareness. We did a few jackets for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. ESPN did a little segment with it. All the proceeds went to Susan G. Komen Foundation, and then the NFL auctioned the second jacket off we did. And I went to the Miami Dolphins Women's Foundation. To us, man, it's all about giving back, because at the end of the day, we wouldn't be here without everybody's support.
Do you have a favorite piece that you have done so far?
I would say right now, probably my favorite piece would be the Espy Awards, hands down, because the whole thing was, I told myself a year before, I said, I gotta have somebody at the Espy's. I'm gonna be at the Espy's. And a year later, Jarvis told me he was gonna go to the Espy Awards, so we made him a jacket. I actually made him his whole suit. Everything you see there is made by us, except for Louboutin shoes, the hat, and everything, and the little pocket square. But hands down, the Espy. Probably within 2 years, I would love to work out with the NFL. Is during Breast Cancer Awareness Month, having every player from each team having a jacket, having a pink jacket, design it however they want. Because there are a lot of players that have mothers that have dealt with breast cancer. Tim being one of them with his mother. Other than that, we want to continue to grow and do a lot of little things in the community. Continue what we do.
And so do you have any, I guess, tips or words of advice for the fashion stylists and the fashion community who want to do big things like you guys have done?
To strive for it, push for it. I mean, I tell everybody at the same time, you know, if it's something that you truly want, work for it, because it will happen. Stay with it if you truly love it. Because something, being in this industry, in this world, there's new people coming up saying that they're a stylist. They take pictures from Google, put things together, automatically they're a stylist. I mean, there's new people doing that each and every day. But at the end of the day, it's about your passion, and your passion will show. A perfect example, I mean, Odell. I've always said I wanted to work with Odell one day. And working with Jarvis, they're best friends. Odell had called me, you know, hey, style me, etc. Cool, no problem. Fabulous, called me out of nowhere. So things like that is just word through the grapevine, is people saying how good your work is. So stay true to what you believe in. Stay true to where you want to go.
Well, can you tell the world where they can find and connect with you at?
Our personal Instagram is Men's Fashion Miami. That's usually where I'm most active. Our company Instagram is Johnson Brown, Johnson_Brown, BRUN. And johnsonbrown.com. Also my business partner, Tim.
Okay, well, I thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate it. You guys make sure you check out the two bosses. You just heard them. Well, one of them. I'm Kat Harvey. Till next time, success, nothing less.